Time and time again, Nickmercs in his chat been baiting some responses out there to potential beef, supposed past beef in the Warzone scene. Time and time again, Nickmercs chat is the reason I have content here on the channel. So thank you guys. We're breaking down a little bit of beef. It's nothing too seriously, certainly just a tiny rivalry in the Warzone scene stemming back from 5 months ago. We broke it down to end last week as NRG Huskerrs, the single top earner. As of right now, Aiden is definitely in the race, the single top earner currently in the Warzone scene as a Warzone pro and content creator. Huskerrs had actually responded to some beef back to a duo's Warzone event stretching back to, last summer, where he eventually calls Nickmercs a man baby and a straight up FU. Here's the clip.
Husk, you doing wagers? Yeah, most likely later. Maybe in like 2 or 3 hours, I might start doing wagers. Play with Tim and Nick. Nick doesn't like me. He unfollowed me on Twitter, so I don't know. I guess he actually doesn't like me. Why? I'll tell you why. Nick has beef with me because a tourney that was 5 months ago, where Sim and I beat him and Swag, they tried to take host for the second map when they hosted first map, because they're like, you're on PC. If you host, there's a higher chance there's going to be hackers. And we're like, F you, we're taking hosts. And so he was a man baby and cried about it. That's why. I would say that to his face. Bring him in my Discord. I don't care. Literally clip it and send it to him. I literally don't give a fuck anymore. He unfollowed me on Twitter because of all of that.
And now we have the response. Again, thanks to the MFam chat out there, of course, wanting a response on the issue, what exactly it was. It was pretty much as expected, right? We explained in the first video as to why Nickmercs and FaZe Swag, his duo partner at the time, maybe wanted the host to avoid hackers and the cheating issue, which is, I know you guys are going to be shocked by this, but an ongoing issue, especially when there was, Nickmercs once competing. One of the reasons he did stop. As they faced off against a duo of Huskerrs and Symphony, they wanted host on both those matches, eventually leading to Huskerrs and Symphony saying no. That's not how it's going to go down. Here was Nickmercs' response on it, and eventually just saying that he doesn't really like Huskerrs. He explains the beef to a certain extent, the knowledge we need to know about it, and says that Huskerrs just kind of acted weird about the entire situation.
Get nice and warmed up, nice and hot. What's up, bro? Esports Talk says otherwise. Huskerrs beef, Huskerrs beef. You guys want to force it out of me? You want to? Let's talk about. It's Friday morning. You guys talk about this shit right now, guys. If I have beef with Huskerrs, it's like fighting with a fucking kindergartner or something, bro. He's like 5'7", $180, a high school, geometry teacher. I mean, what are we talking about, bro? You guys gonna make me bully this guy right now? Come on. He said, I'll say it to his face. Tell him to get in Discord. You guys want to go here, bro? Seriously? With Huskerrs? Oh my God, man. All right, I'll lay it out for you. It. You throw the bait out there, you baited me? All right, fine. And I've been like half and half on this anyways. But, I mean, listen, you guys were in that tournament, right? You guys were there. We had like 80,000 viewers in that tournament. It was me and Swag, right? Me and Swag versus, I think, Huskerrs and Symph. Remember? You guys remember it? I need to know if you guys remember it. Because if you remember it, it's fucking insane. We played the first game. Remember what happened? I'll never forget it. Me and Swag. No. Swag died, and I think Huskerrs died. It was me and Tiffany. Remember that fucking hacker was chasing us around in the car for like 10 minutes? I ended up dying underneath that bridge where the train goes under. That's where I died. I got hacked on. He was chasing us around the whole time. I think like total team kills between all four of us. I think we had like 10, because the lobby was crazy. And at that time, Swag was playing on console, right? So Swag was like, yo, and me, both of us, we were like, so I went to Huskerrs and Symphony and DMs, because we're all cool. It's whatever. Go to them DMs. I know we're playing a tournament and stuff, but I was like, you should just let Swag host this next one, because I've noticed when we play with keyboard and mouse players, we get a lot more hackers. And I was playing with Swag a lot back then, and I was also playing with like Tim and Clocky, and it would be so different. Like when I played with Swag and Jay Smooth, and they would host, like we would never get any hackers. And then when I played with Tim and Clocky, we get hacked on all day. So I was throwing it out there like, yo, guys, I think maybe Swag should host or something. So maybe we don't get rid of hackers. And the way they responded in that DM was just so weird. Like Symphony didn't say anything. Huskerrs was like, no, it's okay. And it wasn't okay. I mean, we were getting hacked on like crazy. And I was like, well, why can't he just host? Because it's not like, I'm pretty sure at the time we were trying to host them. Like 2 of us were on East and we were trying to take an East Coast host or something. Then I would understand. Because then it's like weird. Like now, and what they told their chat, but he wouldn't tell me in DM. I was asking him, I'm like, yo, why don't you want this guy to host? We're probably not going to run into any hackers. But when you guys host, we were just getting chased around for 10 minutes by a team of hackers. And he wouldn't give me a reason. He wouldn't respond to me in DMs. It was just very odd. All of it was just odd, So obviously, Swag's confused. I'm confused. We're like, the guys aren't responding to me. And he just kept inviting me. And then we later found out, like way after the whole stream was over, a guy sent me a clip of either Sim or Huskerrs. I can't remember who said it, but they were like, our lobbies are harder or some shit. And we don't think they'll survive in our lobbies. That's what their game plan was. And I mean, listen, if that's a game plan, if that's like the strategy, then just fucking say it. Just DM me back and say, listen, man, we want hosts. We think our lobbies are harder. We don't think you're going to fucking survive in our lobbies. I promise you, I would have had like, I would be all right, cool. I mean, that's how you want to do it, But he didn't respond to me. And, I thought that was just poor play. I don't know. You guys tell me. I thought it was poor play. Now, even with all that being said, prior to that, I never really liked the guy. I mean, he's okay. He's all right. He's a great Warzone player. Yada, yada, yada. But I think he's f***ing weird. I think he's a dweeb. Him and I would have never gotten along back in the days, man. We sure as shit barely get along now. I mean, he's just a f***ing cornball. And that's just me being honest. You guys know me. You know who I get along with, man. That guy is not fucking it. That's the captain of the chess team right there. And listen, if you're a chess guy, great. But me, that's just not who I'm vibing with. So he's a fucking fruitcake. And this whole talking like, yo, I'll say it to his face shit. Him and everybody else should just be a little bit careful about that. Because I've pressed some people before that you guys all know on some I'll say it to your face shit. And I'll tell you right now, it's always like a completely different energy in person. Like it's all fun and games when we're sitting right here at this desk, but when we're in person and it's face to face, it's not the same. It wasn't the same for the fucking blue hair. It wasn't the same for the other guys. It's not gonna be the same with him. So I don't know what this whole talking. You know what I mean? All right. So just full transparency. I never really liked the guy. Right? You guys baited me into the Huskerrs thing. Hey, listen. Just because I don't like the guy doesn't mean I wish him bad. I really don't wish him bad. I wish him all the best in the world, man. I'm not out here. I'm 30 years old, man. I'm not out here going to bed every night like, yo, I hope all these guys fail. No. I don't care. So I'm just saying, just keep it G. If you're true M fam, if you're real M fam, right? We know what it is, man. We keep it a buck in here, bro. We always have. We keep it a buck in person too, man. If you know me, if you've met me, you know how I am. All right, it's the same energy all across the board. A lot of these motherfuckers are not like that, all right? So I had to say what I had to say. I don't know what the confusion's about. It's really simple, and we're going to move forward. That's it, It's not this beef. You can't have beef with somebody that's you can't be. It's not. Come on, beef. What are we talking about, bro? Corey, thank you for the 25. Don't pay that noise any mind. Big ups today, baby Slay. Listen, today's going to be a fucking great day. Gee, I'm chill, man. I'm just saying, these guys are talking about beef, man. It's Friday. We good. Gee, I'm chill, but I'm so ready. I'm good.
So I don't think there's really too much to it. Of course, I got to talk about it. Of course, I'm going to cover it when one of your top streamers in the scene is kind of, I don't know if beefing is the right word anymore, is kind of having it with the top earner in Warzone. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about it for all of you guys. If there is a part 3 and a follow-up from Huskerrs, we'll break it down even further. It just seems like two big characters having two very different stances on how the situation broke down. They both had the reasons as to why they wanted it. Obviously, Huskerrs is not going to want to, lose a competition or give an advantage to the opposing duo if he doesn't have to, and vice versa. Nickmercs found it weird because he wants to avoid hackers and play on console rather than PC, and found it a bit more fair overall. So it's just two guys button heads, and I'm here talking about it. Man, life is so weird sometimes when you really break it down to the bare bones, huh? Until next time, what do you guys think? Number 1 Warzone earner, that being Huskerrs versus Nicky Mio My Mercs. Hopefully the beef ends here, and we'll see if they ever actually run into each other again in competition. If Nickmercs does return, though, and we have a duos Warzone competition, and they face off again, hey, now we have a storyline. Until next time, take care. Drink Wa, drink Ka. I'll catch you guys back here next time. Okay, bye.